Remember, I did promise you guys hot springs.
Yeah.
I know that we worked for your family and all, but was this all free labor or?
Don't worry, I'll make sure all of you guys get paid for your hard work. Even if I have to pay you myself. I don't know if you guys know, but I kind of come from money, so it should be fine. Aiden puffs off his chest in a very arrogant manner.
Oh, so now you've sold some things, now you're arrogant.
I was just kidding, Zane, and besides,
Before
unlike...
it was hiding everything. Before it was, oh, Zane, take over the company and have the money you want.
Brother, I was just joking. Take a joke.
Didn't you hear, Zane? Aiden's never been to this planet before.
I see. So that's how he was, huh?
Yeah, and guess what? Ever since I left, I've been constantly working. How many jobs have you had, Zane?
I have higher education. You have high school.
Yeah, guess what? At my current stage in life as a human, I have all the knowledges to have a PhD on this planet. Everything here takes forever.
he's just not listening anymore. It's like, yeah, I'm
Get a
literally
job.
gold. I don't need to listen to you.
I'm gonna... If this wasn't a feel-good moment, I would have tackled you to the ground and punched you and beat you up and stuff.
You can try. By the way, he's still got a hole in his shoulder. It's a little bit patched up from Bryn stopping the bleeding. He hasn't been healed. He's ignoring it though.
We should try to patch that up, Zane. That doesn't look that looks painful. I can at least try to bandage it.
Oh, you sly bastard, getting sympathy from the princess of another planet. You're already gonna make a great CEO, I can see it right now.
Don't start that. He's like looking towards you, Bryn, as you patch him up. He's like, thanks.
Oh my goodness, no problem.
As those two are arguing, Virginia just gives you a small nod, Prava. It's like, thank you once again. And after he's given like all his knowledge to Thiveron, he's basically gonna start flying up. The red carpet is gonna squish into like a small glowing blue gem and off into the sky.
Man, he was a pretty necklace. I feel barren without him now.
Oh,
Wait,
by the
how
way,
many souls do you have on you at all times?
I have my symbiote and my spider, and I used to have this sweet gin.
You still haven't told me what's the deal with that spider. Why the hell did you buy that thing?
by the way, Prava, as Aiden said, you hear a small ting from above you. Almost sounds like metal above you.
Okay, I'm gonna look up.
Reflex. You roll me reflex. Do it now. Perfect. As something comes out of the sky, you hold it in your hands and you catch something from the sky. It seems like it fell quite a long way. And as you do,
Seriously?
you have two
So
bracelets in the style of the genie.
Oh, so you just always know, like, where they are, their health, and stuff.
I wonder what they do. There's two of them. Who wants the other one?
Who are you best friends with, though? Now you have to choose.
You can't
Yeah,
ask for
you have to choose. We cannot choose. who
actually,
you give it to.
is there a range limit on these? I should probably give one to Cole. I think that would be like super useful.
Oh, great. Let's give one to your friend that tried to murder a lot of people and is a psychopath.
His mental health's getting better.
If you
Wait,
have line
have you been
of sight
keeping track
on the
of him?
other
Have you guys
wearer.
communicated?
We had a nice dinner together at Dia's just before we went to Bryn's planet, and he's been texting me regularly, telling me how he's doing on Oxen.
Isn't he like a wanted terrorist or something?
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
you
think
have to
so.
have line of sight.
It's like you see him, it's like, oh, he's in good health.
Yeah, look, because once the spell has been cast, the distance between them and the caster does not affect the spell as long as they're on the same plane of existence. So as long as one of us doesn't go to the Shadow Realm.
Let's be real, Prava. With the way we travel, we're probably gonna end up there before him.
I don't think anybody would be against that. Brother would be like, oh, shadow friends.
I already have Shadow Friends. Did you not see my 3 Shadow Friends during the fight?
Just so many different kinds of friends. It's like, here's my light friends. This is my lizard friend. These are my dragon friends.
Mm.
you just go through like your big list. It's like how many different. Collect them all.
Prava needs a friend on every planet and a friend in every plane. Like, I don't know it.
Of every race, of every being, every existence.
Yeah. Actually, if like every single being who lives and has ever lived could be my friend, that would be the ideal.
Anyway, let's go celebrate.
Yeah, hot springs, right?
Yep.
That was the promise.
That reminds me, have you ever been to a hot spring, Prava? Like, with your exoskeleton, wouldn't that be kind of an issue? Kind of like boiling in your own shell or something?
I mean, if it's hot enough to boil me alive, wouldn't it kill you too?
When you say that, you see a pop-up on your HUD screen somewhere, if this is a video game. Aiden doesn't care about hot or cold.
Let's hope they have some hot springs below 100 degrees, and I literally don't get boiled to death like a giant lobster.
Speaking of which, would that make you red instead of black? I kind of want to test that.
Prava just kinda sidesteps behind Kuzon's mech. Just kinda like, no, we're not going near Aiden anymore today.
I'm kidding, he knows I'm kidding.
I don't think he's kidding, guys.
I don't think he would intentionally want to put us all in danger and maybe
No, he just does that through his actions every day.
Hey, I resent that.
on accident.
I mean, ramming speed's not an accident. The things he does when we pull into port are an accident.
Look,
He
man,
did
ramming speed.
know that something bad was gonna happen when he stuck his arm in that wall.
Hey. Even though I was technically under some kind of influence, I'll have you know that was like 95% within my calculations, alright?
We got our ass saved by Ellie.
We could
And
have
the
taken him.
Jinn. If neither of those factors were there, we would all be dead.
Actually, I think I got kind of bodied. Eddie says in a shy way. She hadn't talked that entire time. She was clearly thinking about the fact that she got owned as soon as she came in.
Nah, that guy just got lucky. You did fine.
She nods happily at that, a bit shy that you complimented her.
I mean, was that your first real fight? We can talk tactics if you ever need to get scrappy again. But that was a good first fight, yeah, better than mine.
That was my first fight, yes.
And this is kind of why I didn't want you to be here. You got hurt.
I'm alive.
Aiden, see, this is what it sounds like when you say stuff like that. Do you see how frustrating that is now?
Aiden just lowers his head for a while and says, "Yes, thank you for pointing that out to me, Prava." He looks both hurt and angry. So this is how it feels.
Well, it was fun. There are plenty of places to swim in this place, if you can handle the cold, of course.
I am not good with cold.
That's fine. There are hot
worry.
springs that are large too.
Once we get to the inns, I'm gonna order you all a shot of Dragon's Breath. If that doesn't warm you up for like the next 2 years, nothing will.
So hot it will put a hair on our chest.
I think a lot of the tourists actually die. That's why you have to sign a waiver that you accept the consequences of drinking that stuff. There's even rumors that some of the people, when they did autopsy, have their organs had turned to liquid.
Oh, that's not true. That's like the old rumor about how soda used to have stardust in it.
Wait, soda doesn't have stardust in it?
No, why would they put hard drugs in a soda?
Because that would make it so much cooler for the kids!
Yes, so much cooler for the kids. No one else, though. So, I would say that, yeah, you can probably get back to the city in time. You see, like, the soldiers are still helping there, but your mother is flying back alongside, like, the APC, back into the city, and your father apparently is going to stay in that city and look after things.
Well, all's well that ends well. Oh, one last thing. I wasn't lying when I said that I was saving that for somebody else. I know that you guys, for some reason, idolize that bastard, the Jackal, and I guess I'm gonna have to get to live with that you for some reason like that asshole. But if none of you better fucking tell him about what happened in the chapel, I'm saving that for him. Gotta kick his ass proper next time I see him.
That was some technique, bro. Going for those guys like, whew. I mean, it may not have been as strong as Brian's spell or the huge explosions that Thiveron can pull off, but doing that with just your physical ability, you can tell you're a dragon. Not to mention Prava blowing up half room when he wants to.
Yeah, that's the thing that I've learned most when I left Fraxus. There's a lot of people that can do a lot of amazing things out there. This is all stuff I never would have gotten to see or learn if I never left Fraxus at the time. I'm glad I left. If I stayed here, I would have spent my life being at the bottom of the barrel. Like, I can't compete with anybody here, everybody's just way too strong. But out there, I actually had a chance to grow stronger myself.
Needed people on your level sort of deal in order to grow stronger.
Yeah, I mean, think of it this way. When was the last time I had a passing grade in any of our physical classes? I can't cover 50 miles of flight in like 30 minutes. That's impossible!
Because you don't have wings. Well,
Yeah, tell that to the fucking teachers. What assholes!
If you let us polymorph you for the test, you could have had wings, but you refused.
That's cheating. You're not supposed to cheat.
Bah.
Wait, did Aiden fail dragon school?
Look, can we not...
What about like math and sciences? Did you?
Were you the
well?
nerd?
Shut up, Thiveron!
Yes, he was. He was the
Were
nerd.
you in chess club?
Shut up!
Like Zane's nodding and like poking Brian, and Thiveron is like, yeah, he was.
I
yeah.
had no choice,
I
alright?
bet he played tabletop RPGs.
Ah!
But as you're all saying this, like, you see Aiden's mother, Rosa, come over, and basically as Aiden's probably still like shouting at the top of his lungs over the side, she looks over and then, I think I'll leave that for later. Hello dears, how are you all doing? Healthy, I hope?
Yeah, I'm fine,
Yeah.
man, don't worry. But you can see that Zane got hurt. What a pussy.
I think you need to re-educate your son in a lot. Look at this video clip of him just sticking his arm in an obvious trap. Did you raise him to take these kind of risks with his friends?
No, he just happened to be like that. You won't believe how many times we had to get out of trouble.
Oh, I can. That's basically a full-time job for me.
I feel like I'm being personally attacked right now. I don't understand why, and I don't like it.
Your words and your actions.
It's rather clear, dear. But since you all seem to be doing better, you of course have free reign over the city as you desire. But I'm sure that you all expect to be paid for your work.
I mean, it's not necessary, but
Thank God, thank you, dear.
No,
She's
no,
like- she's
no,
like gonna walk away.
mom, no, you have to pay them. They're not family, they need to get paid. Speaking of which, my men from Zero Risk Security also need to get paid.
I'm kidding, dear. I'm
What do you
kidding.
mean we're
Of
not
course.
family? Hold on, not family.
Don't worry, don't worry. I will, of course. I actually came here before I went for a nice rest. Turns out casting a spell for a few hours tires you out. But I'm here to see what you all would like as a reward.
Mom, I already booked us a couple of rooms in the nearby hot springs. How's about we all take a break and give them a chance to think about what they want? We can pick up this conversation after things settle down.
I would suggest, however, is that the two options I can easily give you are, of course, straight up money, or I can improve some of your weapons before their capabilities. Upgrades.
I would like to just continue upgrading my crystal staff until it has become the ultimate offhand weapon, because I mostly just cast spells.
I will, of course, see about what I can do, dear.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I don't think there's much you can do for my weapon unless you got some Solarian crystals lying around.
I haven't worked much with Solarian crystals, but I'll see what I can do.
I'll ask her if she has anything that could be used to upgrade my power.
Your power armor. You're like heading towards the hot springs, and she gives a nod. I think I could achieve that.
Yeah.
You have to remember, the Aegis Corp is the most renowned in the backwards for their defensive capabilities. I'm pretty sure that Mom can make something great with your armor.
She looks back towards Thiveron. I don't suppose you would either want your spear upgraded or cash?
I believe it is time to upgrade the spear. Please do not remove Kuzon's work, though. I've grown quite fond of it.
Don't worry. Despite it looking as it does, all it's missing is refinement. It is a very good spear already, and I can easily upgrade it. It's good to know that everybody wishes some upgrade, and of course I will be paying you some credits as well on top of the upgrade. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you for your generosity and kindness, and I'm glad we were able to help you face these bad guys and help. Yeah. Oh, frick. I'm sorry. I'm trying very hard to be diplomatic and princessly, but it was a pleasure to be of help.
You're
And
doing
she,
very
like,
well.
chuckled down, but she's like embarrassed now. Like, oh god, I fucked up in front.
I'm always happy to work with our associates.
Associates, I thought we were family.
And we are!
And when she says that, Mom, please don't encourage him. He's very clingy.
Probably like jumps in to hug Rarsa.
She's fine with this.
God damn it, Prava.
So yes, you're at the lovely place, and Rosa will be happy to work with you on any upgrades that you desire for a certain thing, and of course she's going to give you money, and you guys could study the cloak at some point.
Ah, yes.
Yep, that's what Thiveron's going to be spending his downtime doing, studying the cloak.
Oh, by the way, Thiveron, if you wanted to do like study the cloak, you can. As like this is like a very rich and high class bar. You like people will literally bring you a workshop. It's like, here's a foldaway workshop, sir. Enjoy your time.
So, is this a situation in which I can take 10?
I would say yes.
I'm going to activate
Oh,
my
I
instructor
see.
archetype for one of my 2 uses each day and reduce the DC by 5,
Oh,
Dang.
nice.
and then roll my mysticism. So
this-
45 and reduce the DC by 5.
Oh, can I help?
Again, if you want.
I can help.
Apparently, this is a mixed. This is a mixed bath spring, hot spring.
Yeah.
It's Thiveron and Bryn are like, yes, let's do magic shit as everybody's enjoying
By the way,
themselves.
I love how that worked out,
Shit, that's a cracked roll.
how it was established that on the Dragon World, where everybody's super strong, Aiden was a nerd.
The dude who can jump 20 feet into the fucking air. What a nerd. This is what you guys have discovered about the cloak.
Okay, well then if I take 10, I rolled a 40 and then reduce the DC by 5.
Definitely a success either way, I hope.
Yeah.
This is like the hardest to identify magic.
It's you
And
cannot
get
identify it
plus
ever.
2.
Don't wait. I think you made it. I think you crushed it. In fact, Lord
I don't know.
Klain, Gushturi's cloak, basically used in a dragon war. While you wear it, cloaks, it protects you from cold, electricity, fire, and force damage. If an attack dealing such damage, it aims for your EAC and hits as a reaction, you may force the attacker to make a reroll, and they must take the lower result. However, if you fail a saving throw against an effect that deals such damage, as a reflex save, as a reaction, you can re-roll that saving throw and use the higher result for yourself. Now, if any of these effects take place and you do manage to roll and make them miss, you may actually take and store that damage.
So it's a cloak of fuck dragon breath.
Yeah.
Just like
That's exactly what he used against Ellie. Like, poof.
Yeah, and I think he tried to use it against me as well.
He used it against you multiple times, yeah. Like, when you hit him, he was like, fuck you, he should have kept hitting you with the same attack.
Seems like a pretty good magic item.
I mean, I kind of want it,
They
but we
can-
could also hand it to...
Yeah, I would say Aiden
Yeah.
or Thiveron would be the best for this.
I'm good, you can have it, Thiveron. You seem to be more inclined with this, magical BS and such. I'm an old-fashioned guy.
I like that it doesn't mention it has to be, like, even like an enemy attack. It just says an attack. So technically, you can have Prava nuke you with his fire, avoid the attack, and then store it for a
Yeah,
straight up
that's
attack.
that's pretty fucking good. But yeah, Thiveron, you
So,
seem to
what was
be.
the name of it?
Lord Clean's Dragon Cloak. You can name it whatever you desire.
You should call it the Fog Dog's Embrace.
He
And
kind of
we
looks
get you,
down
huh?
at the cloak and says, "All right."
Oh wow, he actually agreed. They don't look
Hold
surprised.
on, there's like dragon lung mantle or shawl of the slayer or there's way better options than that. Come on.
Oh come on, he has to have his calling card. He's the Fog Dog.
Fucking Aiden saying that.
You can just message me the specifics.
Oh yeah,
so
I
throw
will.
it in the details when you get a chance.
I will, don't worry.
I'm getting in the water. We're at a hot spring. I'm gonna take a bath. No more worrying about.
Thiveron also wants to start writing his book on genies.
So, let me get this straight. Everybody else is enjoying themselves in the hot spring. Bryn, Aiden, Prava, even Kuzon is probably like relaxing on his little rubber ring or something.
Kuzon probably still hasn't learned to swim, so like I'm probably just bobbing around on a giant almost like one of those like giant like duck tubes, but it's like a dragon inflatable tube.
So wait,
Well, if it's a hot springs, it should be like not that deep. How deep are these waters?
Well, Kuzon's short, so.
Yeah, for a normal person to probably reach up to like their barely just below their chest. On Bryn, probably her shoulders, but on Kuzon over his head. So.
so like, are we all in a shared hot spring? Are we in a mixed bath?
It seems like that since Bryn helped Thiveron with
Yeah,
magic.
we all vibe in together.
Is Ellie here?
One of the guys.
Yeah, she's there.
Huh. So we are chilling all together. That's sweet.
I mean, Prava's probably more bashful than like Bryn or Elliot. Prava's got like a little towel folded up over his reproductive arms, just like.
By the way, Aiden, a bar of soap hits you in the back of the head.
Ow! What the? Okay, who's
you
the
see
wise guy?
Zane in his dragon form like knocked it towards you. It's like, bro, get into the hot tub.
Oh, you're not supposed to use the soap in the hot spring. You're supposed to bathe yourself before you get in.
Anyway, I'm gonna jump in the hot tub.
No, the rule.
The rules! There has to be fun within the rules. Rose is there as well. She's just chilling out at the end of a hot spring,
while we're at
looking over Kuzon's armor.
While we're at the hot springs, this is a perfect opportunity, guys. Who wants to have a swimming race?
Zane, of course, would accept he has to be in human form. He doesn't want to transform in the middle of everybody.
Wait, he doesn't want to transform?
Oh, come on, don't be such a baby. We've already seen you naked. You're naked right now.
I have scales. Not the same thing.
How exactly does that polymorph work? Do you like decide what you look like, or do you just get like a random human appearance?
We basically decide what we look like. I could look like a much more defined and older man if I desired. Given that everybody's nice and relaxing, is there anything else anybody wishes to do before we end off for today?
Indeed. At this point, Prava has sat down on the bottom of the hot spring and sent a long text message to Cole. Basically like, hey, look at this video, spooky monster thing. Have you seen anything like this? I hope you're doing well.
Ah, I see. You wouldn't get a text message back right away, but in the middle of the night, while you're probably staying within, the bathhouse's rooms and the like, you would get back one saying, I'm coming over. It says like a small message, Absalom or Station.
Well, right now we are on Triaxis. Easiest place to meet is Absalom, since that's where the Starstone is, so yeah, let's meet there.
He says back a small he's like, okay, coming now. It's probably going to take a bit to get there, so you don't have to worry about going right now.
In terms of space travel, on my way, and like,
Yeah.
be there in a week.
On my way, maybe there in 1 or 2 weeks, you know how it is. Depending on the pilot. Unless you're Aiden, which somehow cuts down fucking travel time to like 1 or 2
Imagine not being a
days.
pilot that can cut a day's travel into a few hours. This message brought to you by the best pilot in the galaxy.
Of course, yeah. Kuzon, what are you doing? Are you still, because if you're staying up to like work on your armor, like Rosa will also be working on the armor as well. Basically pointed out, it's like, you said you wanted armor upgrades for your reward. What were you thinking? Something to do back here? Do you want wings, maybe?
Wait, wings?
Well, we could stick maybe like a small jetpack on, glider wings, that sort of thing.
You can like.
So, are you literally becoming Iron Man right now?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm. Basically, that's what she's offering, is to give you the Iron Man jets that can work underwater and up like top.
Yeah, this upgrade's like kind of like combining the functions of the climbing stuff and the water stuff, though. So you only have to pick between that and the treads, then.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, basically, she's willing to upgrade your stuff by basically combining different upgrades.
Yeah, I'm down.
Mm-hmm. So I've still got to sort out the money reward as well, so don't worry about that. And make sure you pay for your expenses. This bathhouse is all paid for. Oh, make sure to get the scale rub. It's very nice. She's gonna like start jotting down like different notes.
I feel like if it feels good on your scales, it would probably shred right through my exoskeleton. But
Oh, don't worry. They of course do it for like with smaller versions. There are dragonkin here with delicate scales. Don't worry. They won't use the big buffer.
oh, good. The enchanted diamond buffer that.
It's just a flipping sword like blades.
For the other races, it's like putting them in a fucking blender.
Oh, actually, speaking of people that you know, Thiveron, of course you are getting bombarded with messages from your sister and
Of
your
course.
master now.
Oh, for my sister? What do
Yeah,
those
your
ones say?
sister, your sister is basically going, you found Hungarian? How? When?
I messaged her back about like Talavet. I messaged her the whole story, unedited. So it's like 60 texts because it just hitting the character limit.
It's like the character limit on our program is 100,000. There's no way you could break that.
It's like a parent trying to text their kid, not understanding that there's a character limit. So it's all one text, but it automatically breaks it down into like 10 or 15 different texts, and just keeps blowing her communicator up.
And then suddenly you're like ding 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 ding. It's like, you couldn't give me a short version, could you?
No. But that's all it says on that text. It's just no. And then what messages did I get from Bulgarian?
Bulgarian is basically mentioning like he made sure to go and see your parents for a moment, and he's trying to find like your sister, who's trying to find him. So of course they can easily meet.
Yeah, I'll let him know that Ilaria knows that he's on Absalom and she's coming to see him right now.
Oh,
And
perfect. I've been wondering what happened since the incident. We got a lot to talk about. Of course, I'm willing to share all the stories you have. So I suspect you're going to share with him the story of the psychic quote-unquote angel you met on that asteroid, the angel past the door, and the genie you've met.
Yep.
I can just imagine after this begrudgingly Thiveron messages his sister, Algerian doesn't mind hearing my stories in full detail.
Oh yeah, Algerian's into that shit. He's just like, yes, every detail. Make sure to miss no detail. So, as the night weighs on, is there anything else that people want to do? For next morning, Rosa's like asking for like everybody to be in the main hall. Just going, remember, if there's anything you desire, like any upgrades or anything, please just, ask us. We're gonna prepare the money reward before you leave.
I was wondering, Rosa, is there any way you could upgrade the quality of my spear? I quite enjoy Kuzon's work on it myself. But it's a basic design, and I'd like something a little stronger.
Nice thing. But yeah, she's gonna give a nod, like, gonna motion with her servants, like, we'll take your spear and we shall work on it. We can easily upgrade it.
I appreciate that, Rosa.
And of course, we'll be taking your weapons as well, dear, she says towards Aiden.
Why are you taking my weapons?
To refine them. Or are you just
My
happy as
weapons
they
are
are?
already perfect.
Of course they're already perfect. They're family heirlooms. See? I've taken good care of them. I even polished them once a week.
I'll take a look at your inventory and see what we can do with what you guys have. And of course, I'll be upgrading your pistol as well from the prototype stage.
Wait, this is a prototype?
Of course. You field tested it. It was great.
I thought this was a family heirloom.
I made it. How can it be an heirloom? It's like 50 years old, but how can it be an heirloom?
I mean, you are getting on in years, Mama. I'm pretty sure this qualifies as an heirloom at this point.
She's gonna try grabbing your ear for that. Just grab your ear and pull you down. Oh, as that's happening, Prava, like Eddie's like leaning on you at this point. She's like got her hand like over your shoulder, like tapping away.
Oh, yes, hello?
Hello. She's almost like pushing her hand towards you a bit. It's like, yeah, hello. Like trying to get you to look at her hand.
Prava just kind of tilts his head and stares.
As you see and look down, she has what appears to be a wedding ring with a green gem on it.
Oh my, look at that! When did that get passed over to you? Oh, what a beauty.
She looks so proud of herself. It almost mimics the look that Thiveron's bird has all the time. Like, yes, look at it. It is beautiful. Oh, last night.
Oh, what did he say when he gave it to you? Was it romantic?
Oh, yes, it was. You should ask him. Like, she's looking towards Aiden.
Aiden hasn't noticed he's distracted with his mom.
Oh, he's still playing hard to get, but I bet he'll cast his eye over here soon.
Of course he will. Like she's still like go like yes, perfect. Finally. Right. What are you guys going to be doing now?
Were we going back to Absalom to consolidate a little bit, and then talking to the benefactor about working a job for him, because we haven't done that in a while?
Seems about right.
Ostensibly, we do work for him. I think we should do some more jobs for
I
him
mean,
at some
I
point.
think the entire idea of us getting together was to find out about the slink and work for the benefactor, and we kind of hijacked everything and turned it into let's deal with our fucking families and personal issues first.
Where is the benefactor? Is he still in the vigilance these days, or did he go back to Absalom? Because I do need to go back to Absalom and talk to Cole. He's on the way.
Yeah, I would say he was on Absalom since that's where he's mostly meant to be.
Yeah, so I think Absalom's the goal.
Okay.
Although we do need to go to the vigilance soon too and get Kuva Tech up and running. Start making that.
I'm all on board for getting back to Absalom. After all, I gotta give my people a ride back home. They did come all the way out here with us.
You'll gain 20,000 credits for a group. You gain that.
Ash, deflect projectiles, I love it. Only one problem. Pre-requires base attack bonus +8. I'm not a soldier. I don't have full buff.
No, as long as you're wielding this blade. This is the spirit blade you picked up.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, what she's done is attach this blade to your handle.
Oh.
So, everybody has their toys. Don't worry, Bryn will get her toys. It's put in a nice little box for her.
This counts as a diplomatic gift, so Orson to do it all special and like a nice, fancy wooden box.
Exactly. It's got a nice bow on it. Right. So, what are you guys planning on doing now? Leaving?
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. As you're all heading towards the ship, or just seeing you off, you can see your father like laying down on the platform, watching you all go towards your ship. He gives you like a firm nod, Aiden.
I give him a nod back.
Zane walks beside you and gives a nod to your father as well and walks towards the ship.
Bro?
Yeah, bro.
What's up? Where are you going?
Back home.
What do you mean?
Oh, like back to Absalom.
Considering all the fallout that's gonna happen here, and since mom and dad will be busy, and you're not at school, isn't this like a
Exactly,
good
I'll be in the way. Come on, let's go.
No. Wouldn't this be a good opportunity for you to start learning about the family business and help them out now that they need you so much?
Are you sure you want to go down that route now?
Why wouldn't
He's
I?
like got this small smirk. He's like, are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Aiden furrows his brows. What? What you got to say? Say it.
Nice ring you gave Ellie, by the way.
I agree. What a lovely engagement ring. I'm so glad you decided to finally
Aiden just pieces out, he's embarrassed. Ellie's like all like excited, she's all embarrassed over, and Nicole like, yeah. Rose is like, grandchildren, finally. So I suspect you jet dashed onto the ship and not like out into the wilderness?
Yeah. Seems like a good idea considering we're leaving soon.
Yeah, the ship could get you further away.
Yeah.
So as you all start getting onto the ship, all the mercs go onto the ship. They're all like having small wounds patched up. They're all like clean from a bathhouse. They all get onto the ship. Zane's like giving a small like sagely nod as the door closes.
He got on the
You
ship,
can hear-
didn't he?
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
and you can hear, Aiden, even from your position in the cockpit, your father growling, it's like, get a job. Seems like takes like almost physical damage from that. Emotional damage, it hurts more. It's like,
I'm gonna lend him the spider for the rest of this trip.
Spider comes over, bites him. It's like, oh, I need more than that. Emotional.
It's okay, Murano will find him a job.
So then, would you like to roll me your lovely, lovely travel dice? Alright, so you're going to be heading over to Absalom Station.
Yes.
And it's going to take you around about a day and a half or so. Like, it's barely going to take any time at all. During that day, of course, Zane is picking on you for proposing to Ellie.
Of course he is.
Oh, during your day and a half trip, someone does come out, Prava. Are we off that cursed planet yet?
Triaxis? What's wrong with Triaxis?
I do not think they would welcome me in their fold.
Why? They love magic, and you're all kinds of magic.
The dragon eye on the front looks towards you.
Ah, I see.
I am bound in the skin of their brethren.
We do have a dragon on board right now, but he's a friendly guy. He's not gonna take any offense to your eye.
I hope not. I saw that he was a golden dragon. My clasp is made out of one of their scales.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering what that clasp was. I thought it was metal. That's real dragon scale, huh?
Correct.
So
Metallic
did your master
gold,
skin the
never-
dragon, or do you just have the parts lying around?
I believe it was parts from different dragons. I have an eye of a black dragon, the skin of a bronze, claws of a black dragon, golden clasps, and my little frills and bookmarks are made out of the skin of a green dragon.
So you're all kinds of used to draconic energy, huh?
Correct.
You want to work on a little project with me? I've managed to collect some dragon-fired art. Well, I mean, it's a dragon slayer's artifact, but
So, as you land on Absalom. Once more, the busy port is rowdy with people left and right. A few more foreign people, strangely enough, from different stations, planets. You can tell from their dress and clothes. It seems like they're here for some sort of event.
Means that I'm sure Absalom is all sorts of holidays. I'm sure, all the races here, there's probably a holiday every other day.
It
But,
wouldn't hurt
True, true.
It wouldn't hurt to check the local news. I'm pretty sure if something's going on, they'd tell us about it.
Oh, you're right. I should check our handy-dandy news articles, see if there's anything.
As apparently Smiles and Fluffy are having a big collab here. So possibly these people are their fans.
What the hell is a Smiles and Fluffy?
We know Smiles. We don't know Fruffy, but we know Smiles. You met Smiles. He was a big shark man.
Oh, right, him.
How can you forget a name like Smiles with the teeth to match?
He doesn't make me feel comfortable, alright?
Look at that unit.
Prova's gonna approach the crowd and land and try to confirm what this is. Be like, hey, big crowd gathered here. Something special happening?
Oh yeah, there's going to be a concert going on. There's going to be a show from Smiles. The idol Fluffy is coming. Ah, it's going to be amazing. He's actually talking in verses when you're speaking to.
Oh, okay. Probably never get to use this language, so Prova's gonna very excitedly talk back to you in verse. He's like, oh, cool. I met Smiles once. He showed up on a salvage mission of ours. Oh man, I wish I knew this was happening in advance.
1 second. I need to make a small roll. Okay. He's like, wait, yeah, you're from the video. Aren't you Prava? No, wait, what's your online handle?
Averb, but probably
Averb.
switched to Prava these days. Probably
okay.
going by your Prava or something like that.
Yeah. So it's like, are you Prava?
Oh, I am. Wow, thanks for recognizing.
It's like, as suddenly you hear people go, Prava? What? And you see people turning around, and now the crowd's gone from the news board and reading a thing to around you.
That was unintended.
You know, Smiles.
I'm just gonna use. I'm just gonna use my scurry and disappear into the legs of the crowd to just get out of there.
No, I had no idea this concert was going down. Oh gosh, I wish I was involved. Oh, what an opportunity.
It's like they're gonna be like, "Can you sign this?"
Oh, yeah, of course.
People are
Always happy to.
people are coming up to you.
Before
It's like,
Prava starts grabbing the pencils, Aiden puts an arm on Prava's shoulder, pulls him back a little bit and says, $10, take it or leave it. Come on, man, you gotta make a profit out of this. That's how this works.
I'm not going to charge my friends for something as simple as a couple seconds signing something.
Dude, they're gonna sell it on Space Bay after this. You gotta make some profit.
right where you start hearing, "Is that Aiden? Oh my God!" Then you hear, "Woof woof woof woof."
Aiden turns invisible and runs away.
My party's leaving me.
Probably he's looking around. There's fewer and fewer people to help him in this crowd, so he just grabs a pen and gets to work.
Thiveron just very politely signs whatever comes his way.
Oh yeah, they would definitely ask you for stuff as well.
I look up at Sid and I say, yes, you can sign it too.
Oh God! So after some strangest minutes and probably a lot of wrist cramp from signing a lot of stuff, you can see the crowd start dispersing. "I hope we see you at your concert. We look forward to it." You.
I mean, pretty firmly not my concert, but okay. Guess I have to get in touch with Smiles. Damn.
Yeah, you can. I rolled secretly, and I rolled a 95 on a D100 to see how well you were known Like 2 people.
You probably haven't planned this, but one of my favorite tropes ever is, oh, there's gonna be a concert or some kind of performance on stage, and then suddenly bad guy said, oh, is this a performance? And we fight on stage. The best fucking trope.
Yep, there's a concert. Zane walks up. Zane walks up and he's got like a Smiles badge on him, a Prava badge, a Fluffy badge. Apparently a Fluffy badge is some sort of hologram. Like it looks like a typical cutesy idol, but it's hologram.
Damn, this guy's got the best merch. Oh, I wonder who his people are.
Yeah, they were selling some merch from you. These things are printed really easily with 3D printers these days.
Somebody is exploiting Prava's face. Like, is he getting royalties on that? That's not cool, man.
Oh, I submitted my Iblis to the public domain ages ago.
Okay, Prava, we're gonna need to get you a manager if this keeps up. Otherwise, you're not gonna make any money.
Prava, I've had to filter so many sponsorship deals out of your emails.
Right, so what are you guys gonna do? Since, well, probably you have to wait for Cole, basically.
4 days on the station to kill, so...
I'm gonna thank Murana and the others for coming, and after making sure they got paid and everything, send them back home to relax for a couple of days. So hey, Prava, what's this deal with the concert and stuff? Are you like gonna take part in it?
No, I can't just crash Smiles and Fluffy's concert. That would be very rude of me. Such a faux pas. And Prava's in the middle of sending a text to Smiles right now. Like, hey, heard you're in town for the concert. I know we always talked about collaborating. You know, you put so much work into this already. I wouldn't try to get in on this particular venture, but
you instead of getting a text message back, you get an instant call.
oh shit! Hey, long time no see.
Hello, Prava. It has been a long time. I was meaning to ask you, why don't you not join us?
Oh gosh, my schedule's all over the place, but I've got a few days here on the station. When's the show going down?
Oh, it's been happening a few days now, but you can come in tonight if you desire.
Sure, yeah, I got all kinds of new stories to share. The Culinarium was last time we saw each other, right? Oh, that was so brief at the door.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't have a ticket, much sad. But now I've got a lovely concert and show going on here. We got all personalities from the net coming.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw Fluff. Oh, dude, Fluff's pins are so good. Do you know who does his merch?
Oh, there's been some merch going around that isn't ours, but whoever's doing them is really good at their job. So, I'll see you tonight then if you have time.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Ah, yes. We're taking place in the dome. Nice, lovely grass and everything.
Prava has to like fight the Spire kid inclination of like, oh, those dome guys, huh? But in the dome then.
Yeah, it's like when you were like down below, people did not like the rich people who lived in the dome. It's like, don't worry, everybody can get inside.
Just so bougie up in the dome, you know? Just all those fountains, they look tasteful, but they're so wasteful.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean. But we've got a nice stage, and like everybody can come. We made sure that no one's going to be held back from doing so.
I'll come check out the venue, see what's going on. Talk to you soon.
See you soon, buddy.
Wait, so is this the shark guy?
Yeah.
He's in a band?
Well, not exactly a band. According to the thing, they all do like different things. Fluffy is one who's doing the concert, but you like other net personalities are doing like side shows in between songs and all that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently Smiles' thing is like...
I really wanted him to be like a scream vocalist for a space shark metal band.
Apparently he has sung.
Oh,
But
by the way,
notes.
when Aiden's back at the base, if he sees Sarah, now that he knows that she's legit and not some kind of trick to harm his people, he's gonna just randomly approach her, give her a big hug and say, "I'm so glad you're alive," and then just randomly leave without any context.
Just fucking no context whatsoever. She's like, "Thank you." I think we need to get a doctor for Aiden.
So I saw what you posted to me, Ash. What's up with the boxes? What's going on?
You just see like 1,000 pins in each of them.
But
Some have
why?
Prava's face on, some have other internet personalities on, some have like Smile's face on them, some like a small box has Jackal's face on them.
When I see Gravi, I just sign language to her. You're too young to be entering the commerce world. What is this?
And she's just staring at you as she signs. It's like, business opportunity.
Where did you get funded for this business opportunity?
A bunch of kids got together.
I'm gonna look around for Murana. What's Murana think of this?
She hasn't been here for days.
Oh, so she doesn't know. I want a 20% cut.
She signs towards you angrily. For what? You haven't done anything.
Yeah, and you're not gonna do anything if she finds out. 20%, take it or leave it. That's how leverage works. Welcome to the business world.
She's just staring at you. You wouldn't dare.
Try me. Also, now that I'm a businessman, I have some things to do during the concert. Aiden has 2 boxes with him to sell badges.
And then you just putting them all inside of Kuzon's car.
We're just loading up the trunk. We'll me and Aiden will pool our resources. We'll make a stupid amount of badges and just like use the mule to just walk them around.
Also, don't worry about the salespeople. I've already got some hands on board, and I just show them the kid fucking patrol ready for the
They got like,
mission.
you know where those cinema people that have like a small tray over their shoulders? They got that, but it's merchandise within the little box.
Nice.
Get your Prava merch here! Get your Prava merch!
Fucking scalpers.
You see Zane's like looking at all this and going, I'm not sure how I feel about how into capitalism you're getting your children into.
Hey, at least they're learning to be responsible adults and part of the economy and and society. So here's an idea, Zane. Why don't you show them how it's done? Help out.
You know, it wasn't what Aiden just did basically like an adult man walking up to some kid's lemonade stand and like kicking the kid, meaning like, this is my business now.
Hey,
I'll show you how to do it.
listen, let's not get into the semantics, okay? These kids need to know how the real world works, okay? This is an important life lesson for them.
You can get a nice thing going on, then some big company comes and buys you out and makes all the profit. That's how it works.
That's how they strong arm you to giving away all your
Listen, as long as Murana doesn't know what's going on, it's all gravy, everybody's gonna get their cut, everything's gonna be nice and fair, it's fine.
So you start first you had buttons and little knickknacks that the kids made, but now you're starting to enterprise this shit. You got Thiveron's thing, you have Kuzon's thing, all like got posters and everything. You got like a little flag stand for each of the kids with little merchandise flags on them.
So I'll give the control, like admin things in the mule, and I'll just stuff it full of merch. And just make it to a merch dispenser that they can walk around in the aisles and use to get the merch.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So everybody's ready to get. The kids are going to take public transport while with the mule. Well, I guess you guys are going to take your car.
Yeah.
All right then.
I mean, Prava's too busy. Prava's off talking to Smiles. This is all your guys' enterprise.
So you're gonna find out at the event. It's like, wait.
Stealing your image for money.
Hey, he said it's
Prava
free
already
use.
said that he signed his image off to public
Well,
domain.
to be fair, the buttons, at least Aiden knows at least half of that image.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
pretend that Aiden
God.
doesn't know that you put his fucking dog image there.
Was literally anyone can be Prava
Look,
merch,
the
Prava's not
permission was implied.
Right, so you're gonna be heading to the main dome area. As you do enter the stadium area, you do see Smiles on stage, producing the opening act.
This is the day before the concert, right? This is just like
Please.
Oh, he's the
Please.
opener. That's a big responsibility.
Please
Is this
tell
like a
me his
dry run,
act
or
is
is it-
literally him lifting weights on stage.
This is Gundam as fuck.
Please tell me this is Yakuza.
Yes, it's Kiryu singing. Essentially, that's how he's singing right now.
damn, didn't expect him to be a falsetto. It's a
Did you
impressive
seriously
vocal
have to
range.
choose Bakamitai? Come on!
There's no one in the crowd just yet, but he's singing out towards everybody. He's putting his everything into this.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Can Thiveron pull out his flute and start accompanying the music with his flute?
Prava's
Of course.
honestly a terrible singer, so he's not even going to try to assist with this. He's just going to do his job and look pretty.
Once the singing is over and the flute dies down, you see him turn to you, he's like, "Bravo, you made it!"
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a hell of a show. That was incredible.
Thank you, thank you. I hope you also have an act ready.
Oh, I mean, it's such short notice. I don't know what I definitely can't sing like that. I guess I could help out with the light show, but
How about you
I-
join me on stage? I'm sure there's something we can do.
I like to imagine that Thiveron actually accidentally got carried away, so he's just continued on like a flute break as everyone's talking. He's like,
He's
"Oh,
just
like
walking the
shredding
fuck
the
out.
sweet solo in the back.
It's like, see, your friend could join us as well for the music.
Yeah, so it was just you here. I thought I'd get a chance to meet Fluffs too.
Oh, she's here. He like bangs his foot on stage, like boom, 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 and you see some of the lights above the arena start to flicker, and then this hologram appears on stage. And this hologram has like the typical idol thing, long hair and a ponytail, small jacket and everything. It's like, hey, how you doing?
Oh, nice to meet you, Fluffs. I'm a new, very recent addition to this show. I'm Prava. I'm not sure if you've heard of me, but
I'm an SRO. Nice to meet you. I would shake your hand, but
yeah, nobody. I gotcha.
so you're gonna be at a concert tonight then?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I really have the skill sets for a concert. Seeing Smiles in action's kind of shaking my confidence a little bit. Wow.
Oh, don't worry. Why don't you just join him on stage and do what you want?
Yeah, well, I should meet up with your team then, get the choreography down, at least not embarrass us. Who's coordinating this event? Who should I talk to?
He waves.
Oh, okay, well, are you in charge of the choreography then? Can you teach me the moves?
Of course. Follow my movements. And she's like gonna stand on the other side. She's gonna start showing you movements. If you want, you can roll. What should you roll? Oh, roll your profession. It would fit. And of course, Aiden, like all the kids are getting ready for like tonight. They're all setting up areas and stuff where they're gonna be selling. You see Grabby sign to you. It's like, don't worry, I'm ready for any danger. And she pulls out a small stun rod.
Excellent. Make sure if some weird old people offer you candy, you immediately call me and then taser them. Right where it hurts.
Well, you're pulling it off. You're not doing too bad up there. You're following the steps rather well. Wait, why is he singing again?
You can't contain him, he just wants to go, man.
I think it's actually repeated the wrong music. He's just singing again now.
So what's the capacity of this venue? This place is pretty big. How many people are we expecting?
Oh, we have the seats here for around about 500 people, but the hills over there allow many more people to set up and watch the show.
Oh, God, so it's not like a ticket, it's like a big public event. Oh, that's a great idea.
Well, of course, for tickets only for, you know, the stands and free drinks and stuff, but anybody's free to watch.
I love how you do business. That's, oh, making your profit but still doing a service to the public. What a hero.
Thank you. She like gives a small pose. Smiles, just nodding with her, like, of course, his signature smile.
What's everyone wearing here? Is Prava underdressed wearing his armor? Should I switch into a...
Smiles is wearing what can only be described as a sequined, like, uniform. It's like white, that contrasted like blue skin. It's got like sparkly bits all over it.
So it's like Liberace kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Of course, the idol is all different colors given the hologram. She's whatever color.
Her outfit can change move to move. Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
so each light she goes into is a new color.
All right, Prava's gonna switch to his dwarven dress then, with all the sparkling stones and the.
Nice. So, is everybody ready for the concert of the ages? You see, as like everybody else, like Kuzon and Kuzon and Aiden are in the crowd, helping the kids sell their stuff.
Yep.
But you can see as the announcer comes and says, like, "Welcome, one and all," and you see people like cheering. They've all gathered around. Some people are in like their hover cars floating above the arena, watching down below. It's like, now ready for your opening act. We have several acts between songs, but this is an opener. The Arranger, Smiles, and of course, the internet celebrity Prava and company. And then the stage lights up suddenly. Smiles standing in glistening uniform, and he starts singing away. It's a more upbeat kind of song now to match with the movements of your rhythm, Prava. And if you want, you can roll profession again. Oh, you're getting the moves down. You're moving with everybody else, left and right. Aiden and Kuzon, would you roll me perception? Oh, and also Thiveron, would you roll me performance for your fruit?
Yep. I'm gonna burn a resolve and use my +4 ability.
Stark contrast.
Kuzon,
Oh, okay. So that's a 41. That's a 41.
Oh, fuck me. So Kuzon, they're selling like free food, and you just can't keep it. It's like, it's free food. You gotta have like a drink and food with this as you like take it and you watch your show, and suddenly when music starts picking up, you see like it's starting to follow along with you, Thiveron, as you're like playing your heart out. The music from the flute like matching with this, not like your typical bamboo flute. It's like, get it down. Enhancing with a spell through the speakers as well.
Dude, it's like everybody's tripping on acid, but without the acid.
He's just that good.
By the way, with 45 perception, do I spot something?
You saw some people moving through like the aisles of the crowd towards the stage. Like, two of them stop in the middle of the thing from the song being played, but you see like at least 5 of them start running up towards the stage.
Okay, what's security doing?
Security seems to be like they were here a second ago.
I'm gonna run and intercept those guys.
It's me.
As you're singing and dancing, suddenly several people jump on stage.
Wait, did they resist my song of the cosmos? No.
Actually, two of them didn't. Two of them's in the aisles going, what the fuck?
Thanks for giving me some sort of good result for that, by the way.
There's like 2 of them are just standing in the aisle going, dude, this is rocking.
I thought this was just like a cool roleplay moment. So I was like, cool, I'll burn resolve, I'll burn spells, I'll get into this, but no.
Prava, your dance as these guys all jump on one side of the stage. Smiles like looking back, still singing. Aiden, do you join him on stage?
I wanna jump behind one of these guys and then I'm gonna grab him for a German suplex.
I'm just gonna make telepathic contact with Smiles. Be like, are these roadies or are these like security? Should I be worried about these guys?
You see him like shake his head, but then he goes, "Don't worry, I got an idea." And he goes, "Now for the next part of the performance. The heroes face the dastardly evils. The minions of darkness that wants to stop this contest." The thing is, you hear him say, "By the way, Aiden, since you rolled such high perception, you can see these guys have very poor armor. Like, it's barely armor, it just looks like armor, essentially.
Oh.
And you hear, if we take care of you, then we're gonna be able to join them."
You know what? I changed my mind. Rather than a German suplex, I'm gonna scream towards the first row, "Mosh pit!" and I'm gonna throw him at the crowd.
Crowd surf.
Alright, well, we attack. However, this needs appropriate music.
God,
Of
that sounds
course.
like Go-Go Power
It's
Rangers.
a Sentai fight.
Oh, is it Jew Rangers? So, as I pop up behind him, I whisper over his shoulder, "You don't have a back pass." Then I snatch his weapon and with my other arm I grab him on the scruff of the neck and I toss him into the crowd.
He gets thrown into the crowd. It's like, what the?
See, this is why I love concerts. And as I say that, I toss his weapon over my shoulder and into the crowd.
So yeah, is anybody else jumping on stage, or is Thiveron gonna continue playing the Song of the Cosmos?
He's gonna continue playing the Song of the Cosmos because he recognizes what's going on, and if he can keep people entranced long enough to deal with these guys, then we might be able to interrogate them without any public scrutiny.
Yeah.
However, you do see here Smiles like, "That was a sneak attack by the heroes, but I'm sure the audience will forgive them." He's like looking towards you, Aiden. It's like, play it up.
Yeah, I'll just clamber up the wall. I think
And
I'm all
another
picked
hero
up.
has joined. If you hype up the crowd, they will give you bonuses to what you do that any of you can use. Think of it like a hype meter.
Nice.
The heroes are going first.
Wait, are my weapons going to kill these guys?
That's the thing. But like, Smiles is like, "Look, you can't, no blood, alright?"
Yeah, there's
I
kids,
don't know what I can do. I don't have any non-lethal options.
there's kids in the fucking audience.
You can attack non-lethally. I think it's just a -4 to hit.
Yeah, it's you can normally attack non-lethally with like melee weapons and stuff. So in the middle, you could call over your armor since it has that thing and do a transformation sequence. Hype up the crowd.
Is he literally doing an anime fucking
Yeah,
transformation?
I'm gonna do a pose and like stealthy. What I'm doing is I'm calling up my car and I'm just gonna have it like open up the trunk and drop the suit, just like command it and just do like a Power Rangers pose as like my power armor just drops out of the car. And when I do the hasty equip, it's not too bad. I get like a -1 to my EAC, KAC, and reflex saves if I do a hasty equip, but it's not too bad. So
Alright.
it's like -1. But
So
yeah.
you've equipped Aiden.
I start rushing at the boy. First of all, same thing with the trick attack. I'm just gonna take a 10. This time though, I am going for flat foot because I'm going to try and surprise him. I wind up my fist and Aiden goes, "Justice punch!" And then I kick him in the balls.
It's like, what kind of punch was that?
A very heroic one.
You can hear the crowd go, "Ah, Aiden, you cannot use the hype meter for your next turn."
That's for
He's
the
like,
kick in the balls.
he's just stunned. Prava.
Prava's gonna like create like a flash of light with his star and his Aeon shown, and he's gonna use his hard light construct to make like a bunch of rose petals in the air, and he's gonna move them like in a circle around him, and then use gravity hold, and he's gonna try to throw one of the guys off the stage while following it with a trail of golden glittering rose petals. So that guy right here make a fortitude save, DC 19, and if he fails, then him and a bunch of rose petals get yeeted off the back of the stage.
Oh, he missed. Yeah, they were gonna base their base things. So yeah, he basically gets grappled. It's like, what the? And then you throw him off backwards off the stage, do you?
Yep.
He's gonna take. Prava, your performance has upgraded the +2 to a +3. Anybody can use in the hype meter.
Alright, and that's me. Let's see what these guys can do.
This guy crawls back on stage, he's like, He doesn't have any, like, armor or anything. They've got a dog pile, so I'm going to increase their attack. And since somebody has been extremely mean to them...
Oh boy.
You see them all come towards you, Aiden. 19!
Oh my god.
Two of them whack you with their batons, like, dish, 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 dish. And then the armored one actually just punches you in the chest.
Ow! You fucker!
And then the other one, like, one of them just throws a baton at you, dealing 1d6 instead of 2d6.
Motherfucker!
Thiveron!
Okay, so Thiveron is adding like accented notes for every hit that happens as this is going through.
Are you going to be a hype builder?
Yep, and as like as Aiden starts getting dogpiled, he's gonna start slowing the music down and making it sound like dark and evil and foreboding as he starts channeling slow through his performance.
By the way, as that's happening and you're playing with the music, Aiden doesn't understand what's happening, so he just looks back. Thiveron, that's not helping!
But as he's slowing it down, he's casting slow through his flute on these guys, so they need to make DC 19 will saves or be slowed down along with the music.
Alright then, 1 second. Oh no! The music, it's too bad!
It fits too well! Ugh.
And you also build up another hype point, since you accented it so well. Kuzon!
I'll use my like new jetpack to get a little bit of height, and I just want to like bring them down on the stage.
Go ahead and do your attack. Nice. So you run up to him. You're basically, and he goes, "It's the Iron Mander Slammer!" From like smiles as you pick him up and into the ground. He's like, "Wah!" He's just like slammed on the ground while you're there.
So as the others are trying to dogpile me, I just roll out of the dogpile and start reaching for a weapon nearby. Are there any instruments nearby?
There's a guitar and stuff.
Perfect. I grab the guitar, do a quick little solo as I'm waiting for this boy to start waking up from the suplex. And as he's getting up, Aiden says, "Time to get your licks in." And I use the guitar as a baseball bat and I slam it into his head.
As you swung, you basically hold up his hands just in time, making Kuzon move in front of the guitar as it jazz against his armor. He's like, "Ah,
Not cool, man.
not this time."
Motherfucker, I'll get you.
Alright. So Prava's gonna telekinetically grab a couple stage lights and focus the stage lights into this guy. And then starting from the ground and going up into the sky, he's gonna use his new beam and try and get both of these two guys with the beam of cold.
It does hit 17. This guy is hurt now. This guy is almost dead. Like, you almost killed him. He's got 2 HP left. It's like, Prava, I said no murdering.
You said no blood. Cold damage wouldn't. Anyway.
How are we meant to get him on stage if he's frozen to it? Right. Let's see. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna pull out a special Sentai move.
Oh my god, they're gonna transform.
Henshin!
You see them all suddenly gather around you. Aiden Kuzon, you are now grappled.
I'm grappled.
Yep, and you are going to take... Alright, Aiden, you take 14, and Kuzon, you take 20 damage as they basically grappled you as the others like punching you like dish 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 dish. The other ones are actually hitting Kuzon with their batons because they don't want to break their hands. Thiveron, build that hype.
I'm gonna give everybody else an opportunity to open up here a little bit by casting Fog Cloud.
The Fog Dog's calling card.
Thiveron's gonna like start dancing and headbanging as like fog's just pouring out of his flute, and he's just going to encircle everything.
You get more hype. You now have +5 hype, which can be added to attack and damage. Kuzon.
Is there some way that I can like hold my action and like team up with Aiden, and we'll both do just like we'll just both flex and like
we'll
throw
team
these
combo
people
those
off
fuckers.
Yeah, sure. You can combo. You can combo break it.
Kuzon, what's the plan? What are we doing here?
I'm gonna reach out my hand and offer it to you.
I grab him.
What I want to do is I want to grab Aiden's arms and just start swinging him around. Like I want to weaponize.
Hang on,
Aiden.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a special move to be doing this. Kuzon, roll athletics. With that roll, Aiden, you can make 3 attacks against the people.
Perfect. I scream at Kuzon. Kuzon, toss me in the air!
Yeah, I'll do it.
As he tosses me in the air above the fog cloud.
So yeah, just make 3 attacks against each of them
Bonk.
with your unarmed.
So yeah, I slam the guitar on top of their heads as I'm coming down.
Alright, since you use the guitar again, 1 misses. Both the other ones hit. And I'm going to assume that you're going clockwise. So
Makes sense.
this dude flies out of the fog all dramatically as you land. Like,
He's not dead though, non-lethal.
yeah. These guys get hurt as well. Prava.
Prava's fully graviton tuned. He's bringing out the goon squad. So they come out in poses. The one in the middle is doing like a cross with his arms, and the 2 at each side are dabbing in like opposite directions to kind of make
Sentai thing. Right?
yeah. And so they come out full Sentai. They Prava goes into the sky and like casts an unnatural shadow over the stage, and they all pop out in Sentai pose. And this one at the top attacks this way. This one attacks this way, and then the guy in the middle like charges right through. And they're all gonna do non-lethal attacks with their freezing touch.
He gets knocked back. This same dude who got knocked into the crowd before. This guy gets knocked into the crowd as it latches onto him. It's like, and you hear the crowd go, yeah! And you gain a hype point. So now you got 6. Let's see. Last one was here. So the one in the middle missed. Basically latched onto Aiden accidentally. So, these guys are going to use another Sentai maneuver.
There we go, I fixed it.
20. This is basically a burst, and it's catching 4 of you in it. It's catching you, Kuzon, Aiden, and 2 of your creatures, Prava. I don't think they hit Kuzon.
Oh my god. They only have 20 health, so that almost flat out.
Oh.
Boom, 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 boom. This one is going to move in a fog cloud and going to come out here. Since Prava's up in the sky, it's coming for you, Thiveron.
Okay.
This guy isn't going to move because he's so close to Aiden and that thing. Okay, yeah. So that's what they're going to do because he can't take a normal action because he's slowed.
With the flute, I'm going to cast Phase Blade on the flute, okay? And I'm going to jab him in the stomach.
How much is it right now?
I am going to expend a hype, so it's only -3.
And you used the hype, right? Did you use the hype?
Yeah.
Plus
Alright
5
then.
damage.
So as he rushes out, X, which is 23 damage, which
And then I just smack him off of the stage into the crowd.
it's like, "Whoa!"
He just comes flying out of the fog.
The crowd just goes, yeah! Since you did that, you gain back 2 hype with just the shit knocking out an enemy. It's like, final attack. Kuzon.
If I do a hype point, it's like +2, right?
Yes, if you do a full
And then
attack, it's +2 to both of your full attacks.
I'm just gonna go full like punchy combo from this guy.
Yeah, okay, you do hit both. How do you finish this guy off?
I'm just going to do like a Star Platinum style, just
So do you just start punching him outside the thing as like you're going outside the fog cloud? Just do, and he's like, ah!
It's like, my good people of Epsilon, you will trouble them no more!
You have a crowd going, yeah! For that, you get another +2 to hype meter for pulling it off. Aiden,
What's the hype meter looking at? Are we at a +2?
+2, because
Okay.
Kuzon used to be have a +2.
Okay, I'm gonna burn it. So for the trick attack, I'm going to take again the 10, and I'll lower his AC because I'm trying to trick him again. And Aiden starts winding up, Justice Kick, and I'm gonna punch him in the nose.
Dude's like, please not again.
And after I punch him in the nose and he starts reeling, I'm gonna drop kick him out of the cloud. So that's 28 plus the hype 30, so I drop kick him out of the cloud.
So this is how it goes. Essentially, you're like Justice, and he immediately drops his weapons and puts his hands over his balls, like immediate, and then you just
Justice kick, punch.
then you punch him back and then drop kick him out of the flipping area. Like, congratulations! You have defeated evil.
The party poopers.
The
The
party
most
poopers.
evil of all villains.
Prava's gonna swoop
Good
over with
music.
his jetpack and pick up all 3 of his goons and form like a line and fly over the crowd and let his bottom goon high-five everybody in the front row.
They're just hanging off each other like spider monkeys, and they're all like high-fiving. It's like, yeah! You have a crowd getting hyped up. Smiles is like, and we did it, folks! Yeah!
I want to hop out of my armor and start like posing on like the shoulders, and while I do it, I'll use the Starheart cannon and just fire straight up into the air to make fireworks.
Just punches through the atmospheric glass of the station.
I'm more worried. Ash mentioned there's some cars above being parked. Don't hit the fucking cars.
It's fine.
They're not
Aiden-
right above the stage, it's fine.
Aiden screams, remember, buy the merch! And then he jumps off stage because you did mention there's 2 goons in the crowd that got confused by Thiveron's song. Aiden is going to go grab both of those and turn them over to security.
Yeah, they're still dazed. They're still dazed for like I think 2 more turns.
So they're still dancing, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still like.
So I go over there,
Oh man, come on, the music!
I handcuff them, I bang their heads together, and I drag them towards the fucking security.
The entire time you handcuff them, they're still dancing like, yeah, yeah, and then,
Bonk.
hell yeah, victory music. Well done. Score SSS.
Stylish as fuck.